What was that? So you guys may or may not have known that I have a knack for torturing myself. And so on today's episode of Torturing Myself, we're playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, a game I hate with all of my heart and my soul. Okay, so I purchased this game today, but I have played it for like 2 hours or so. Ow, I just hit my tape. Okay. So, I suppose there's nothing else to do other than click New Game. Alright, so in case you've never played this game before, or you've never heard of it, here's the gist of it. You are a guy in a cauldron, and your only way to move is with this here hammer. See this handy hammer? And it is insanely frustrating, and I hate it a lot. But it's really fun at the same time. It's really odd. I'm also horrible at it. God damn it. So, okay, so I need to get unstuck from the crevice. Okay, there we go. God damn it. We're back in the crevice. Okay. Now we're not. So we need to hit up. Ooh. Yes. That is how you hammer. Oh. Let's freaking go. That is some mad skill right there.
There's no feeling more intense than starting
I forgot
over.
he talks, and so
if you deleted
keeps
your homework the
monologuing
day
me.
before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a
W-stream,
wedding
I know,
and then
right?
immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they could return to
Oh,
their
damn it, I
original
suck at
view.
this.
Starting
I just
over
remember that.
is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through
Okay,
might
so
be
this
too
goddamn
much.
house
Feel free to
really
go away and come
sucks
back.
because you can't
I'll be
go
here.
up it without like that happening. Then you fall. Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming with me on this
I'm already
trip.
getting upset at this.
I'll
This is not
understand if you
gonna
have
be
to
good.
take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
How do you get
Don't
up
worry.
there again?
I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002
damn
titled
it.
Sexy Hiking.
I'm horrible.
The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages
Jesus.
of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Oh shoot!
They're
you
built
sent
more for the
emojis.
joy
I
of
didn't know you
building
could
them
do that, to be
than as
honest.
polished products.
I thought the heart button sent a heart emoji, but then again, I'm also not very intelligent. Oh shoot! Yeah. So, how do you get up the house? That is the question of the day. That's how. I'm a pro gamer. I made it up the house. Ooh, this game. I'm not an anxious person, but this game gives me anxiety in the masses.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is
Don't
the perfect
fall. I
embodiment
don't plan
of
on
a
it.
V game.
Except
It's
I'm
built
probably
almost
going to at some
entirely out of
point
found
because I'm
and
not good
recycled
at this.
parts. and it's one of the most unusual and
goddamn it.
unfriendly games of its time.
Okay, so we've already
In
fallen.
it, your
That
task is
wasn't a
simply to drag yourself up a mountain
horrible
with a
fall.
hammer.
We can come back.
And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Oh shoot! The game rage baited me so hard. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be the same story with me. So I've only played this like a few times. I purchased the game today, and I assure to anyone watching, if this looks easy, I assure you to go try it. It is incredibly difficult. Almost smashed my keyboard. Yeah, in my 2 hours of playing this game, I almost broke my mouse. So, I hope I don't break anything, because it's like late, and I don't want to make loud noises. Okay. So I'm gonna there's Starbucks coffee up here.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to
They have this on
dead
VR?
tree
Oh, for
that
real?
blocks the way to the entire rest of the
What's
game.
it called? Is it by the same person?
It might take you an hour to get over that tree. And a lot of people never got past it.
I don't know that
Prod
actually.
and you poke at it,
This would be a
exploring
good
the
VR
limits
game.
of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
God damn.
Most obstacles
you
in video game
bounce?
worlds
Why
are
does it
fake.
bounce?
You can be
It's so
completely
weird.
confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated
Check
obstacle
there.
in sexy hiking is real.
So I would assume it's not by the same guy. Maybe it is. Ooh. We're falling? Are we falling? We're not falling. That's awesome. We actually made it up a thing. That is dope. And this is like a non-VR version of Gorilla Tag, kind of.
The obstacles in
Because you
sexy
only
hiking
move
are
in with like
unyielding,
a
and that makes
big
the
ol'
game uniquely
object,
frustrating.
but it's just hammer
But
instead
I'm
of
not
an
sure
arm.
Jazuo
I
intended to
explained
make a
that
frustrating
horribly,
game.
but you get the point.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle,
Alright, so
and I'd
I've
build it,
had to
test it, and it would usually turn out
this
to be
obstacle
unreasonably hard.
a lot, and it sucks.
But I couldn't bring myself to make
this
it easier.
obstacle.
It already felt
I
like
don't
my
know how to
inability to
do
get
it.
past a
The
new
only time
obstacle
I've done it
was
is
my
with
fault
like
as a player
pure
rather than
luck,
as a builder.
like lottery level luck.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated
Oh.
attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building
Goddamn.
with ideas.
Keep bonking
And that
my
can be like
big
working
old
with
noggin
quickset
on the
cement.
rock.
You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new
Oh.
ideas.
This is good, I think. Good. Nope. No, it's not. I fell. Oh. I hate the lantern. It's the only way to get up, but I hate it. Also, before the stream continues, I would say I would rather be waterboarded than continue playing this game, but, you know, content doesn't make itself. Oh, we're on the lantern. Whoa! There we go. Finally. We're doing something now. We're getting somewhere. I'm moving the mouse and nothing is happening. This isn't good. Don't slip. Stop it. No! It's slipping. Wait, can I like bounce up? This is so stressful. Oh! We're doing it. Somehow. Okay, so this is so goddamn stressful. Slipping. Why am I slipping?
For years
Yes!
now, people have been
There we go.
predicting that games would soon be made out of
That took
prefabricated
like 5
objects,
minutes.
bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
Alright, so
Because the objects in the stores are
I'm aware
trash.
that this part really
I
sucks.
don't mean they look bad or that they're badly
because
made,
I've
although a lot
experienced
of
it
them
firsthand.
I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash
Nope.
as soon as you put it in the sink.
3 viewers.
Things are made
That's
to be
pretty dope.
consumed
What's up, y'all?
and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
No.
In the context of technology, those
This
moments pass
wall
by in
is so
seconds.
weird. Oh. Why does it bounce? That's really odd. Oh, I just cooked. Who saw that? It's called a clam? Dude, I'm gonna search that up right now. Hang on.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are
I'm searching that on Steam right now. Oh, shoot, sure enough. Is it like the same map? Reviews mixed. Storage 3 gigabytes of space. I don't know. It might be too much. Kidding, of course. Psychological horror. Why is this psychological horror? The hell? I will check that out,
untainted and
but in the
unused.
meantime, we
When
need
everything
to get
around
over
us is
it.
cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
Okay.
And you can build culture out of trash.
So,
But only trash
is
culture.
my
B
hammer
games, B movies,
long enough
B
to reach
music,
that?
B philosophy.
We're gonna find out. Oh, G-Tag is? Like, Gorilla Tag is psychological horror? I think I knew that. I'm actually working on a video about why Gorilla Tag is scary.
Maybe this is what digital culture
On
is.
Steam, it was
A
psychological
monstrous
horror.
mountain
Yeah.
of trash, the ash
You know,
heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill
I
with everything we
recently
ever thought
finished
of
a
in it.
video on why
Grand,
Gorilla Tag is psychologically
and unsorted.
scary. It should be coming out within the next few weeks, but it's pretty good. Was able to find out some cool things for it. That's why people are scared of buying it. No, they're scared of the minigames kids that are gonna get like possessed by them. I'm stuck on a barrel. Okay.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen
hell is
Shia
this guy
LaBeouf,
talking
banned
about?
stuff scenes on Live Leak.
Green
Facebook's got
screen
lifelike bots
Shia
with
LaBeouf.
unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian
Kanye
dashcam
West and
vids,
Taylor
discussions
Swift
of McRibs,
mashups? That sounds awful.
discarded, forgotten,
You can't mix something
unrecycled,
good with something
muddled,
bad.
rotten, untitled.
Okay. We must proceed with caution. Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, we need to proceed with more caution.
Everything's fresh for about
just
6
scared the
seconds,
living hell
until
out of
some
me.
newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
I know, bro. My heart like just sank through my body. I don't know. I'm out of words. My English has expired. Okay, so we're gonna go forward. This is awful right here. Okay, so we're going to... Ooh! No. Okay, there we go. This is... Whew. They need to create new emotions for this. There's no words that describe what I'm experiencing. We need to invent new language.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's
Don't you
gentle,
dare
that
do
lets you
that
churn
again.
through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just
Goddamn
gets piled
cauldron
up in the
man doing his own
landfill,
things now.
filed in with the bland things?
Everyone like and subscribe? Yes, do that. Listen to this guy. He knows what's up. Oh! We caught that. Now where the hell do we go from here? I've never been this far before, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you're telling me I have to jump to there? Oh, that can go to hell. How do you get to there? This is gonna be a generational lock-in. Now that you say that, I'm better screwed up. Watch.
Oh,
God
you
damn it.
just lost a lot of
At least
progress.
I fall here.
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Yeah, tell me about it, Mr. Bennett Foddy. He created this game. So I'm curious, is this game designed to be frustrating, or is that just like a byproduct of a climbing game? Because I feel like it was designed.
No.
Then again, I don't know, I'm not the developer.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely designed. He's borderline mocking me. This is wonderful. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a thing here, and so every time I fall down here, I, like, die inside. Oh no, that's not good. Maybe we can bring ourselves up to here. Hey, what up? God. You better not jump scare me like that again. Okay. I was playing on mobile and I was like 7. I almost cried of rage. Yeah, I could see how. Wait, they have a mobile version of this? That sounds horrible. When did you start playing this game? Currently like 17 minutes ago, but I just got this game today. I've never played it before until today. Oh, I just realized I'm showing the wrong OBS thing. I hope I was showing the game that whole time. I wasn't just showing like a blank screen. I don't think I was. I hope not, at least. It is awful, yeah. Because, like, with a mouse, at least you have, like, control. Did you watch speedrun? Yeah, I've seen some people speedrun it. They're crazy. I don't know how the hell you get good at hammer movement. You know, the physics are kind of weird. I'm still getting used to them, but... No! Okay, at least there's a grill here I can land on. What the hell just happened? Hang on. Oh, I tapped out of the game. Oh, shoot. Okay. We back. For those speedruns, do you know how many attempts they usually take to, like, get a perfect run? It's gotta be a lot. How do you feel, playing it? It is... it's going pretty well right now, but earlier in the day, I almost broke my mouse because I threw it. So, hope that answers. I am so stressed right now because of this. Okay. I keep, like, trying to fix the mistake, and then, just end up making it worse. Get over it. That is the objective. I'm gonna try to do that now. Okay. I thought I almost just fell off of it.
Oh, it happened again.
Damn it.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
That is really difficult to time. So we're back here. This is like the spot I've returned to the most, because just about every spot you fall returns to here. Okay. Whoop. This is some next level tomfoolery. Damn it. Sorry if I'm not saying a lot, but I'm actually like extremely focused on this silly hammer game. This is physics based? Yes. That's unfortunate. I don't know why I was trying to sit there. Okay. Realistic. Indeed. Yeah, and so like, the mouse will move itself with the camera. And so like, I'm not moving my mouse right now, but it moves up with the camera, which takes a long time to get used to. Oop, there we go. That's progress. By progress, I mean that's where I was 5 minutes ago. Okay. I'm sure this broom, or that's a rake. This rake will support my weight. I'm sure of it. Oh, it did. Okay. So I'm gonna sit right there. Yep. Then we're gonna launch. That is how it's done. That is the strategy. That's what Big Brother doesn't want you to know about. It's like the hidden code of the Matrix. Okay, so I'm gonna lower this down. Then we can, like that. Okay, so that's not really that bad. I just need to like be good at the game. I need to not break my neck on this beam down here. Whoa! That was almost not good. Alright, now this part here sucks a lot. What mouse do you have? Logitech G402. I think that's what it's called anyway. Has like some fancy number on it like
This
that.
thing that we call failure is not the falling down.
Hey, guess what? I fell
but
again.
the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Can this guy quit giving me like emotional or inspirational quotes? No, I know, right? It's fine. I'm about to climb back up like the pro gamer I am. Watch this. Oh, I immediately fell. Whoa. That's because I'm so good at this game. That's unfortunate. I am determined. I will climb up this umbrella. Nope, never mind, no I won't. The umbrella has defeated me. For like the 80th time. Nope. God damn it. Why don't you skip that part? You can skip it. Well,
Get nasty, boy.
how do I turn off the goddamn music? This music's more frustrating than the actual game. I'd cry. Yeah, I have my emotions on locked. I'm screaming on the inside. You are crying? Why's that? Can this guy quit yodeling? You don't know? That's not very helpful. Oh, you're not? Oh, shoot.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees. And I ain't going to be treated this way.
Be patient.
They feed me on
That is good advice. Because this is probably going to take me a really long time. Okay, this goddamn lantern is like the bane of my existence. And the dude is still yodeling. Oh! No. This is not good. There's good things to happen. This is not one of them. Learn from mistakes. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be playing this game. I'm kidding. That was my first mistake. Joking, of course.
$10 shoe fits my feet.
You know.
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet.
JDPVR will return in Avengers Doomsday. You're goddamn right. And a pot with a hammer, hell yeah. I will be starring as Cauldron Man. Okay, so we're stuck. Never mind, no we're not. That was awesome. Someone put that in like an edit. Yes! That is a pro gamer move right there. No, that is not a pro gamer move. Flipped, yep. Dude, imagine how strong this guy must be. Like, he does not... He skips every day other than arm day. Do you think this guy has legs? Or is his lower half just a cauldron? Okay. So we're gonna take a moment here. We're gonna debrief. No, we're not gonna do that. What the hell just happened? Now we're gonna re-angle the hammer, which is difficult for some reason. Okay. How the hell did that work? I just flywheeled the mouse and it worked. Even the creator agrees? Creator agrees what? Everyone join the live? Yes. Tell your grandmother, tell your dog, tell your neighbor, tell your grandfather. Everyone join the live. Okay, we're back to the godforsaken umbrella. Oh, guess who just realized they're bad at the game? Never mind, I'm awesome. Never mind, I'm the best ever. Launch yourself. Advice taken.
No.
Damn it. Okay, we're back here. We are in business. We are in business. That's how it's done. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing here that we did last time. Except for the falling part. We're gonna skip that. Yeah, we're gonna lower ourselves down ever so carefully. We can...
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears.
The soul would have no rainbow, the eyebrows, or the eyes no tears. How does the soul have a rainbow? It's not a sky. People need to make quotes that make sense. you. Yes. Whoops. Good thing I can just land on my trusty grill. Oh, god
The
damn
pain
it.
I feel now is the happiness I had before.
Are we all
That's
the way
the deal.
back here? You gotta be kidding me.
C.S. Lewis.
That is, bigger tragedy since, like, I don't know. Don't rush. I'm afraid I failed at that objective. You keep making mistakes. Yeah, trust me, I know. I never learned from them. Inspirational. I'm not sure what you want me to do differently. There's not like a different mountain I can climb. Bennett, Foddy? Indeed. Yeah, I'm currently stuck on a Starbucks cup. Why did that happen? I need to learn the way of the hammer. Yeah, I'm too... Okay. Pull up. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Don't swing. How else do you do it? Walk, but don't use your legs. I can't reach. I'm short. I don't have legs. Oops. Wrong angle. Use your hands, wedges, instead of legs. Yeah, just become like Gorilla Tag. Okay, so we're just gonna sit right about here. We can just go like that, and then things are great. We're cooking now. Fun F. I agree. There's some words of wisdom right there. Act humans or gorillas. Yes, they are. It's called evolution. Or no, that'd be monkeys. I'm sick. Oh, that's unfortunate. You agree? Indeed. That's awesome right there. Oh, that was almost bad news bears. Okay, so we're just gonna be calm here. We're just gonna launch this way, and then all is wonderful with the world. What do you do for a living? No, I'm not gonna answer that. Whoops.
Oh.
Alright, so what I'm finding out is that if you swing later, you can land on stuff better. I think, anyway.
Oh.
Not like that. Did you complete your master's? How old do you think I am, bro? Okay, I'm just gonna say I am not even as close to how old I sound. Just keep that in mind. I'm not going to elaborate further. Probably not 200 years old. Actually, you're wrong. I am 200.
Oh.
So take that. I'm kidding. Yeah, just know, however old you think I am, you're probably way off. Anyway, next topic. Anyway, this game sucks. Not because it's a bad game, because I'm bad at it. Maybe 1,000 years old. Yeah. All of you people with your age still in 3 digits. Y'all have it good. Wow, why do I slide? That just scared the hell out of me. Okay. There we go. So we're going to take this next part. Maybe I am high. I suppose you would be the only one who knows. So go low. Oh, that's the wrong angle. 10 years old, you're correct. Today's my 10th birthday. Okay, so we're gonna not panic here. Never mind, I'm panicking. Never mind, we're fine. I need a minute. This is amazingly stressful. Yes, we are back to the umbrella, which is still my worst enemy. 13 years old. You're actually not far. Okay. So the strategy here is we need to sit on the rake, like that. Yep. Then we need to do a little something like that. You a researcher? No. I've done research for videos, but not professionally. Whoop. Awesome. That is how to be good at the game. How to be good at games full tutorial. Yes, that is how we do it. Why is there nothing in these boxes? I want to, like, take something from it. I'm going to commit robbery on the boxes. Is there lore to this game? Like, what the hell happened before this? Like, why am I on a cauldron? What do you like to do? I produce music. That's one of my
When games were
hobbies.
new, they wanted
Make
a lot
videos.
from you. Daunting you, taunting you,
General
resetting,
creative
delaying
stuff.
you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
Why would I want to swallow a baseball bat? What the hell is this guy talking about? Onto the camera. Not onto the camera. Okay. Joe. That's stressful. That's how I would describe this game. Stressful. Good thing I have like a F1 driver reaction time, and so I can land on the chair. And then I go the wrong way. Okay, so I'm trying to get to that security camera, and it is not going well. Yeah, that's not how you do it. That's close to how you do it. That's not how you do it. Not even close to how you do it. Whoopsies. I almost fell down the stairs. I'm perfectly balanced on the chair. Oh, finally, we're at the goddamn camera. That took way too long. Are you an FBI agent? No, CIA. I don't know what the hell I just did, but it was not what I was supposed to.
I feel
damn it.
within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
This guy's putting Shakespeare quotes in the game. Why is he doing that? I'm currently highly upset. You can skip that part? How? Can you, like, jump to the ladder? From where? Here? Oh. I'm assuming from this roof? Watch speedrun. I'll do that. You're currently watching speedrun. Jesus Christ, how does this guy do that? Oh, from there and you hit off the box. Oh, I got it. Okay. So So now Operation Get Back on the Roof. It's not going well.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
How did he jump
Abraham
that?
Lincoln.
Okay, so he like swings all the way from here.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's playing more goddamn music. So he's like here. Like, it's like that, but I don't know, I'm not jumping high enough. Oh, I slipped there. You know, I'm just gonna do it the lame way. That's too bad. You should watch some tutorials on how to skip. That's for lame people. I'm kidding, I probably should do that, but I'm just gonna see how far I can get just off of what I can practice in the game and not have to like search it. You did it wrong? Yeah, obviously. Why did he go that way? That's really confusing. I thought I hit it at the right direction. I guess I didn't. See, the thing about live streaming this game is that I can't cut out all of just me doing nothing. Because, like, there's just a lot of me not talking and just trying to focus on the game, which usually would be cut out in a YouTube video. That's why I'm not really used to live streams yet, because I don't have that freedom with live streaming. Okay. There we go. That is how you do it. Oh, so close. I was barely a little bit to the left. That's fine, we can climb back up. Can we climb back up? Okay. Awesome. Message redacted. What does that mean? Is this like a CIA document?
What?
How do you redact a message? I mean, that's cool. There we go. Oh, it bounced. That's odd. I caught it, but...
You'll be back here again and again. Avenge and repent until you've ascended. Or until you're contented.
Okay. Okay, wait, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go down here, and we're just gonna... Yes! Like that.
Do not stand
You
at my
gotta be
grave
kidding.
and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
Huh. Interesting.
What? 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 What?
Oh. On the verge of falling here. Yo, what up? You could have just learned the skip. Oh, my loss, I guess. Since if you fall down, it'll be helpful in the future. That doesn't change the fact that I don't know what to do past here.
What? What?
That changes
To
nothing.
live is to suffer. To survive is to find some
I
meaning in the
want
suffering.
speedrun this game on
Friedrich
mobile,
Nietzsche.
so I gotta get at it. Hell yeah, bro. Unfortunately, I probably got a long way for that. Because that is almost not good.
What?
This is a catastrophe.
What?
Never mind, we're fine. Yo, brother, I get that you want me to do the skip, but you need to get that I ain't doing it.
What?
Your PR is 5 minutes. Hell yeah, bro.
What?
I mean, I've been playing. I have a total playtime in this game of like. Let me check. 2 hours and 2.7 hours. So there's a lot of skips. You know that flexing and informing is different. Those are actually different words. You must use different dictionaries. There we go. We're back here. Go? Yeah, I am. I'm going as fast as I can, yo. Which happens to not be very fast, but... I also happen to not be good at this game.
Oh.
Okay. We're back to here. Okay, matter of fact, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get water, because I feel like it. I now have water. Your phone has survived a lot. It would have to for this game. Okay. Jump from the chair to the camera. Yep.
Oh.
And to the couch. Awesome.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch,
yeah.
while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being
Whoa.
fed chewed up food.
That was not
That's
good.
culture too.
Oh, at least we're back on the chair. That's the easy part. There is no easy part of this game. At least not for me. Okay, so we need to position ourselves very carefully, like so. And then I missed. This game isn't the hardest out there. When did I say that? Oops, wrong direction. That doesn't make this an easy game, by the way. Okay. To the camera. Switch to Geometry Dash because it's harder. Yeah, Geometry Dash is definitely harder, but it's like a different type of difficulty. Like with Geometry Dash, there's like rhythm, there's all this stuff. Whereas with this game, the battle is like, is your hammer in the correct spot instead of timing. I don't know, it's just conceptually different. Okay, so where do we go from here? Oh, that's where. Okay. I suppose I can do that. True, yeah, I've played Geometry Dash, but I am horrible at it, and I haven't played it in a long time, so... Every game is hard in its own way. Yeah, true. Like, even like Minecraft or like Gorilla Tag is difficult if you're, I guess, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. That it's difficult, it has its own difficulties. See, now this game is more of a psychological difficulty. You have to worry about keeping your cool instead of raw mechanical skill. It definitely does have mechanic skill, but it's a lot more. Come on. I'm trying, bro. Leave me alone. Okay, so... I'm not gonna... How do you keep your momentum alive? Okay, so... I think... This is supposed to be kind of like a checkpoint, and so... Like, every spot kind of falls to here. Not the narrator. How do you do that? Oh, voiceover volume? Oh, I can turn that down. Oh, yeah. Alright, I turned the music off also, because I don't want to listen to jazz. That's incredible. The orange part is deadly. What's the orange part? So like a sunset that happens? That's unfortunate. Oh, it keeps the subtitles on even with the... Did you know humans are animals? Yeah, they're mammals. Did you know that ice is a mineral? which would make water a form of lava, technically. What ice? Ice? Like, take water, make it cold, boom, ice. I suppose if you're a politician, maybe you have another reason to care about ice, but... You know, there are types of ice. Yeah, so just to be clear, when I'm talking about water and ice, you think I'm talking about a police force? Yeah, we need to lock in, bro. Talking about physical ice? Yeah, me too. Because if the molten form of a rock is what's considered lava, then that would make water lava, because ice is technically a mineral. What type of ice? The only type, frozen water. Well, what other kind of ice is there? Is that just water purified? No. It's water at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Oops. Oh, is the water purified? Oh, I misread that. It doesn't have to be purified. You know, any water can turn into ice. Like and subscribe if you breathe air. Yes. There are many elements in H2O. Correct. There's there's one hydrogen and 2 oxygen. No, it can't be anything. It's 1 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. That's all water is. I don't breathe air, I breathe oxygen. Wait till he learns that that's the same thing. Yeah, for real, bro. Whoops. It is 83 degrees in my room right now. I am toasting. I feel like I'm in a sauna, but that's fine. That's never stopped me from getting over it. Actually, it currently is stopping me. The goddamn umbrella! Okay, sorry. I'm not holding a weapon that shoots high velocity projectiles at the skull. That's good. What kind of high velocity projectiles are we talking? Like a... That'd be like a 10 mil, 9 mil? What are we talking? 45. Wee. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's... Never mind, that is good. Time to drink water. Stay hydrated, people. That's some good water. Technically lava, but it's good water. I do enjoy me some dihydrogen monoxide. Oh my god, I just broke my skull in the game. Who saw that? Any projectile with enough mass and velocity? Yeah. Anything's a weapon, bro. Well, H2O isn't lava? Yeah, it is. Definition of lava is the molten form of a mineral. Lava is a molten rock. Yeah, ice is a rock. We've been over this route. Actually won Mineral of the Year in 2018. Search it up. Or no, it was 2019. Was it 2018? I don't know. Kind of shoddy on my time frame, but I'll Google it. How about that? Okay, I Googled it because Google is trustworthy. Okay, geologists define a mineral as a naturally occurring inorganic solid with a definite chemical composition and ordered atomic structure, which is how they define ice. And that does define ice, which makes water the molten form. So yeah, I'm drinking lava right now. It's pretty awesome. You're gonna do cry about it and get lava on your face. I saw that joke from Vsauce, I'm gonna be honest. God damn it. Well, guess who's all the way goddamn back here? You know, it's time for me to cry about it now. We're talking about states of matter. Correct. What's your point? Okay, so just to be clear, when you take a mineral and you heat it to its melting point, it changes states of matter. Which is the definition of a molten form. When you heat it up to the point it changes state, then yeah, it becomes a molten form. Buddy, you're trying to disprove science right now. I'm not sure what to tell you. God damn it. Oh yeah, the Starbucks cup is all the way down here. Yup. You gotta be goddamn kidding. Oh, we're back here. We are alive because we have mana. Oh, what? We are alive because we have mana? What is... Huh? Okay. You have a dizzying intellect, in the words of... dude from The Princess Bride. I forgot his name. Then I can't climb the rock anymore. Would you rather have $1 million or cancer? You know, It's kind of a hard choice, but I would have to go with $1 million. That one really kind of puzzled me, though. Can't ask me difficult questions like that. We need to move the cup. We need to get this cup out of here. Never mind, the cup can stay right there. How long have I been streaming? Damn, how's it been an hour? Where are the $1 million coming from, and what is the cost? What is the cost? Buddy, you're overthinking the question. It's either you get $1 million or you get cancer. A difficult choice, I will admit. Nothing is free. I understand where you are coming from. You do? You're gonna have to explain that to me. I mean, like, if we're talking logistics, the IRS would come down and absolutely question where the hell you got $1 million. But, you know, if it was already, like, taxed and paid off and, you know, IRS didn't ask no questions, I think that's the basis of the question. Maybe I'm the overthinker. I don't know. Yeah. What if the hidden cost is your body parts? So that wasn't in the fine print. What if the hidden cost is you have to play this game? Arguably worse. $1 million is $1 million? You're correct. That's probably enough to buy like a 1-foot plot of land in New York. Moo can just say that and never say anything about a hidden cost. Yeah, he can say that. Okay. Valid reaction. Hammer time. Damn it. Yarg! Nope. Not working. Okay. Put in the chat, what is your favorite TV show of all time? And then I'll tell you whether you're wrong or not. According to the data, the cost is cancer. Well, so that means you either get cancer or you get cancer with $1 million. So it's the same thing, but one also gives you $1 million. I mean, I'd rather die with $1 million. Fair. I'd rather do anything with $1 million. I almost just fell down the whole goddamn thing. Oh, this is a pain. Okay. Launch. Hell yeah. So we're gonna go up here. Never mind, no we're not. I fell. We're gonna go up there. Yo. That's how it's done. Nope. Yo. This is the strategy. Never mind. No, it's not. Anyway. Damn. I'm busy being horrible at this game, don't mind me. Maybe just revealing the hidden cost. Yep, he's dropping the lore. Oh, that was almost cool. Try to time it. I guess a stream timer. Hang on. Stream timer. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 18 minutes. That's how long it's taken me. Because I've been streaming this game the whole time. So we're gonna put the cauldron right about... Not there. Are you sure? Yes. Alright, about there. Yep, that's how it's done. And then you go like that. Ask my lawyer. Who, Saul Goodman? Yeah, well, I actually invoke the 5th, so... Okay. We're back to the spot. I don't know what you call the spot, but I'm calling it the spot. I almost just... No. I'm sweating like hell right now. Yes, grill. The grill. The iconic grill. Panic. Okay. Check this out. I'm about to speed run. Wait, hang on. Do you have so much knowledge? Believe in the prophecy. I'm kidding. What a save. That wasn't even a save, I just got lucky. Just barely didn't go flywheel off the edge of the cliff. Now that's not a very good save, now is it? I just realized I'm supposed to be saying things. Hang on. The fact that you can talk about states of matter and elements, buddy, they teach that in like 5th grade. That is some damn good water, I'm gonna be real. Yo, should I produce a song? I think I should do that.
What? Oh.
So you're a high schooler? No, I'm not answering that. All you need to know is I passed 6th grade. God damn it. Hang on, I fell again. He probably watches Nile Red and Blue. Who's that? Guys, I don't know if I'm speaking some like foreign language, but I don't think you need to be like a astrophysicist to know that H2O is water.
What?
Chem guy? What the hell is a chem guy? Sounds like it'd be like a slur. Hang on, so I need to distance myself from this game at all costs. So that means we should make music. Oh, chemistry. I am pretty dumb, actually. Hang on, I'm gonna play a thing I made earlier today, because I don't know, I feel like it. What do you define water? What do you define water is not really water? H2O isn't water? That's news to me. You're gonna have to explain that thought process to me. Because, we can go over to the Google, alright? And then we can go... So can I not go to Google? What the hell? I spelled that wrong. That's fine. Okay, so we can go to... What is H2O? Oh my god, the chemical formula for water. You know what? For that, I'm typing in the chat something very correct. Can you explain water without explaining it using a representation? It's the same thing with a different name. H2O is water. It's just like saying that H13N14N is methamphetamine. I don't know why I know that. Wait. Yeah, no, C10H15N. I was close. Yeah, so there's... How do you know it's H2O? Because... Huh? How do you disprove that it's H2O? That's a better question. How do you say it's not H2O? Because bread is tastier than key. True. song I made. It's pretty mid, to be honest. I made better ones. I knew how it behaves and understands a substance called H2O. Buddy, you're defining water like I already have. You're proving my point. How do you define anything without using any language? That would just mean not speaking. How do you not use language? Yeah, you got me confused too. You're saying what I've been saying, but differently. Indeed. Y'all's the song tough.
Us.
Oh, that's a good way to get copyrighted. Oh yes, how I made the thumbnail. I don't know what half of this does. Can we get a hydrogen break? What does that mean? Oh, do y'all want to see a whole video early? Alright, this is going to be... See, I have a lot of videos that I'm going to be posting soon. And I'll show y'all all the videos I have queued up for the next 2 weeks. Alright, so I have how I made the backrooms in Gorilla Tag, which is because I made found footage, but with Gorilla Tag. Then my criticism of Gorilla Tag content in 2026. Water came from asteroids. Is that true? No. Water largely came from asteroids. Yeah, and then it multiplied when I guess it would have been when let's see, because they're both really similar in atomic mass, and so they naturally join together and feel an attraction, and so that's how water came to be. So yeah, pretty cool. What you call H2O is a model of representation of reality, not the reality itself. Dude, you gotta work on your phrasing. What the hell does that even mean? Well, anyway, I'm gonna play this video. Gorilla Tag, a game we all play for different reasons. Maybe you're trying to get better, to make friends, the list really goes on. But what happens when you get rid of all those reasons? Well, you get an experience like this. I did not mean to... How do I full screen it? I actually forgot. Oh, that's how. We got 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place. True. Jesus.
Walking through the forest feels different. This could be compared to autophobia, which is the fear of being alone. But I like to think of it as the fear of not being alone. When we're unaware of our surroundings, we go into a perpetual state of not knowing.
Why are you talking about humans in the third person?
Or at least, that's
one. You're not a human?
Another phobia associated with Gorilla Tag and the psychology of horror is ceratophobia, defined as the fear or discomfort within quiet spaces.
Yeah, everything exists.
But how can this be?
Independently
Gorilla
of our
Tag is
language.
a lively game with other players and things to occupy your mind. But without any of that, when you're playing alone,
dude, you successfully not made a point.
Ignore or care for is put into the foreground of your attention. Have you ever heard your name when nobody called for you? Or heard your phone ring, only to check it and see that nobody is calling? Research based on sensory deprivation has shown that when the brain is deprived of stimuli, it starts creating its own interpretations, sometimes causing people to experience unusual sounds, shapes, or sensations. When we can't make sense of a situation or environment, it fills in the blanks and attempts to identify a threat. This phenomenon is called sensory deprivation-induced hallucinations. In Gorilla Tag, instead of thinking, it's probably nothing, instead it defaults to, what if someone or something is actually there? It's no secret that the conscious mind hates empty spaces,
don't understand what
especially with how many people are usually in a Gorilla Tag server. The brain makes a comparison and thinks, there is usually people here, where is everyone? Evolution taught the human brain to take silence as a potential warning for danger. The brain becomes too aware. Psychologists refer to this as hypervigilance. Allow me to ask you, have you ever been alone and suddenly got the chills because you felt watched? This is fittingly called the someone is watching effect.
Me with your info.
Our senses are always scanning for other people. and humans have a tendency called a hyperactive agency detection. This is the belief that something has an intention behind it. When a bush rustles, it could be the wind, an animal, another person. We default to thinking that something caused it, which leads us to the inevitable conclusion that someone is there even if the actual cause is harmless. This causes the feeling of breath on your neck. You think someone has to be behind me, and you feel a strong, almost incessant urge to turn around only for
No,
nothing to
H2O
be there
is
in the
physically
first
real.
place.
Hydrogen is
This
real
is
and
your
oxygen
brain at
is
work. We
real. I
naturally
don't see
hate
your
the
point.
not knowing state of mind. When you don't know if there is a
It's
threat in your
not an
blind spot, you
interpretation
naturally
either.
feel an urge to
There's
check.
only one way to
Now,
interpret
all this is just
reality,
normal
independent of
psychology,
human
but
thought.
how does Gorilla Tag specifically relate so closely to this? For a few reasons. Every single thing in Gorilla Tag, every map, every sound, every visual, was built around the assumption that there's other players to vacate it, not just one. Removing everyone else makes you think that something is missing, that something is wrong. This results in the feeling that you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. This is definitely a confusing subject, but I really hope that I could help you understand it a little bit. And as always, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Okay, yeah, so what you're saying, I'll give you a rough definition of language. Language is when we agree that certain sounds have a meaning. And that's how we connect the boundary between our minds and reality. Because we can't interpret raw thought, we have to process it into language. You're still not making a point. You see what I mean? Moo, who are you talking to? Me or him? You think you understand? Yeah, so you're saying that because it's not what you're saying that because it's not raw human thought, it's not reality. That's just simply not true. We just understand the surface. Surface of what? More like human language doesn't represent the reality. It's just a way to communicate with humans by pointing physical objects through body language, which is not speech. Okay, we need to bring in like an English professor to decode the meaning of this. This is like some ancient hieroglyphics I'm trying to read, but doesn't represent the reality. Yes, it does. That's the point of it, to represent reality, is to put our thoughts into intelligible statements. That's what language is. You're trying to tell me that language isn't communication and it's not working. You keep saying the same thing over and over, but you're not really giving me a reason. Stay hydrated, people. That is your daily reminder to stay hydrated. I forgot I had this game. I have help wanted. Oh, snap. I don't know how I didn't know that. Yo, for all the people who just joined, we're currently trying to listen to this guy's reason of why communication isn't language. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I mean, language is just a tool if it's speech. Language is just a tool if it is a tool for speech. Language is a tool if it is just a tool for speech. Body language is a tool. Dude, what do you mean? I'm seriously confused. That create body language is the tool that created speech? Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, I suppose that's correct. Body language led to speech. You know, we had to up our communications from. Oh, I know Morse code. That says Youre D I forget. So that's Your. Oh, it says you are dumb. Okay. I'm kind of not very sharp on my Morse code skills. Looking is an action, therefore you can say it's body language. No, looking is observation. It's internal. That's the difference. I'll type a Morse code message out to you. I'm not gonna say what it means. When I say touch my neck, where do you touch? Yeah, that's called connecting the dots. How does this tie into language? Could you tell me that? What is this game?
I want to see how much
Why did I
abuse.
download the demo for it? Sensory overload. Oh, never mind. I know this game. Oh, he's replied. You point using your hand, and and make a sound called neck. Yeah, once again, that's what language is. Language is assigning meaning to certain noises. That is called speech. Yeah, you're right. I, you still haven't really made a point. Are you trying to say that that's not true? Because it is. Damn. I don't know why I randomly say damn. That's. Oh, he's replied. When you say H2O is reality, you when you're saying H2O is reality, you saying that the sound you're making is reality. Yeah, it's putting a label on reality. So you can, instead of saying molecule, molecule, object, air in air, you can say H2O. You see how one's preferable? What are we talking about? I don't know. This guy's trying to convince me that communication is a lie or something. I don't know. Nid, can you explain that to Ghost Ninja? Because I'm also confused. What if you remove the label and language is now what the physical what? And language is now what the physical property call it? No, but that's another label. You've invented language. That's how language is created. Putting a label on something is language. You're talking about removing the label and putting another label on it. That's how language was made, yo. You have still not made a point. Okay, wait. So just real quick before you type another psychology lesson, just tell me, what are you trying to convince me of? Because I really don't get it. Like, what is your point? How does reality call it? Reality is what we call it. Do you believe that communication is a boundary? Yeah, that just about sums it up. I think he's yapping to yap. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with you. He's not really making a lot of sense. Either that or he's been painfully misinformed. Yeah, language isn't reality. I agree with you on that. But language is how we identify reality. You know what I'm saying? Reality is, or language is how we make sense of reality. It's how we put it into language and then communicate to others about it. Womp womp. Yep, pretty much. I think I lost brain cells being in this conversation. Yeah, trust me, I feel that.
Then what does reality define when we call H2O? Dude, literally, what are you even trying to convince me? Reality doesn't have names for things. That's why we came up with it. If reality just had a name for everything, then we wouldn't have created language. How is someone supposed to know that exactly? That's why we made language, and so we could put a label on it. Okay, orange profile picture man. Could you please just real quick tell me what are you trying to inform me of? Like what's your point at the end of the day? That water is not reality or something? Like, is water not real? Guys, chillax. He will get his neuron activated tomorrow. He just needs to drink coffee. Or he needs like a monster or something. Or he can't call up reality. Hey, what do we define as H2O? Yep. And that's what language is for. That's literally a textbook definition of why language was created. Oh my god. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Without language, the word water doesn't exist. Yet no words exist without language. When you make sound, you interpret and point to reality. That is literally exactly what I've been saying. Best way to put it, what does reality call water? I don't know. This guy must be in some higher being of life. Yeah, bro, he's like a godsend. He knows all of Big Brother's secrets. That's your point? Yeah, that's my point also. You're debating a topic we agree on. Which actually doesn't work. Yeah, I think I understand also, but isn't that pretty much what I've been saying? Trying to say he doesn't know what reality calls water. Yeah, bro, reality doesn't have names for things. There's not some like universe dictionary to go visit in the cosmos. Tell me.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I was playing music, so my mistake. I was trying to ask what kind of philosophy are you trying to get into that language is perfect but reality isn't? Well, what the hell does that mean? Dude, this guy's like some psychologist. He's just above all of us. He knows more. Can you create something that you can't improve anymore in physicality? Well, how do you change the universe? That's an irrelevant point because you can't change the universe. I have a dream. Martin Luther King. Or Martin Luther Nedless. Yep. Someone better check if this guy's dreaming. We actually don't know if he's like lucid right now. Dude, we need to get Einstein in the chat, bro. He could learn a thing or two. What do you mean by change the universe? So you define something perfect as something that you can't improve anymore physically. So applying that logic to the universe, you can't change the universe. That's what I mean. I'm using your point and showing that it's not exactly correct in this context. Yes. Yeah, so you've what? With all due respect, you were really confusing. But what if you lack data and there's more than just the universe and never ends? Yeah, bro, the universe is ever expanding. We've known that like since before we can use VR and create coding languages and stuff. We've known that for a long time. Are you trying to say that we're only limited to what we can perceive? Then what's imagination? Does that just not exist? Yes. You don't think imagination exists? Okay, so then answer, what is imagination? If we can only if so under that logic, imagination doesn't exist. Actually, yeah, pretty much. Dude, YouTube has emojis since when? Oh my god, I typed like a trillion. Jesus Christ. Yeah, take those words of wisdom in the chat. Imagination is created by brain using memory. No, it's not.
Are your messages visible? No, they're not. We cannot see them. Fabric of space is stretching. Yeah, true. What does this sound like? I'm tapping the base of the microphone. Well, now you're about to get timed out. I'm getting, no, I'm not. Guys, I'm scared. We haven't had a message from Nedless in a long time. He's probably typing something. Bro, this is getting over stream. Why are we talking about this? Answer, I got too upset with getting over it and decided to start investing in what even would this be? Psychology? No. Um Not psychology. What's the word? Philosophy, that's the word. No, let him cook. Yeah, bro. He's about to cook up. He's about to drop some like Shakespeare level writing. Okay, I will be right back, you guys. And entertain yourselves in the chat. I'll be right back. I'll be like 5 minutes max. I'm back. Okay. What did I miss in the chat? I feel like Nedless is Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Dude, real. Maybe everyone feels safe. That's why they can't understand it.
What? Every spam 6-7. Please don't. Actually, this is the big 26. Send me to hell. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that every data we have collected is language, but not reality itself. Dude, what does that mean? Ghost. What? I'm gonna. Do you get it? Reality doesn't define itself. Yeah, true. We defined it. Nid's preaching some psychology that I don't exactly understand. And I don't think it's my problem either. The way I would define this live stream is that he said a lot, but nothing was said. I can't explain using language to define language. Yes, you can! I've already defined language using language. Language is assigning meaning to certain noises. You know, like when I make the noise language, it means that. And we all collectively agree on that. You haven't slept in 6 days? It's fine, bro. Just drink some white monster. Some monster energy. You don't need sleep with that. Kidding, of course, you probably should sleep. Good, you understand. I don't know if you have been taking crazy pills, but I've been saying that just about since this whole thing started. I mean, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm holding on. This is suspenseful. Wait, I'm waiting. I get it. You get it? Please tell me. Every data we collect is language? Yeah. Without physically pointing to something, we know what it is. Once again, that's what language is. Language is assigning meaning to certain things. The meaning can be anything. It can be an object, it can be a thought, it can be anything. Like when we say imagination, you can't hold imagination, but we know what it is. That's what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Everything we learn is the language of itself. Yeah. You know, because we have data built upon language. Dude, what the hell does that mean? You know, because you have language built upon, because you have data built upon language. I, I don't have words. I got 3 white monster cans right next to me. Hell yeah, bro. That's right, you can't explain it. No, you're confusing me. That's a different thing. I can explain it if you could explain it, but you're confusing me. So there's a problem. You have to be physically present. So once again, does imagination just not exist? Are you saying you have to be physically present to experience something? Can I get bacon, egg, and cheese? Hell yeah, you can. Check in your mailbox. I just sent it. So if you're saying you have to be physically present to experience something, then what about dreaming? Is that another thing that doesn't exist now? Are we just overriding stuff? What did I say? I said, I don't know. What are you talking about? Your dog ate your watch? It's extra protein. I'm sure it's healthy. Actually, oh shoot. He's coming to prove me wrong. How do you communicate with reality then it actually know what it is? Once again, what does that even mean? You can experience a whole lot of things without being present. Exactly. Like dreaming, out of body experiences, you could have like a remembering things. Okay, yeah, this guy typed mic drop. That kind of is a 2016 move, but uh, I get his point at least. How do you communicate with reality then actually know what it is? We do know what it is. Reality is dream is a simulation. So you don't experience it? Is that what you're saying? You're saying you don't experience dreaming? No, but you said you have to be present to experience it. But built by reality. And so there's a special part of our or yeah, it's called your visual cortex. It's the same thing that happens when you see, which means you do experience a dream. There's a special part of our Brian. That's crazy. That you're not interacting the same way. Yeah, yeah, you are. How's it different? Dreams are involuntary sequences of images, thoughts, and emotions that occur during sleep. Yeah, yeah, that that's true. You're just in a state where your eye is open to capture visual light. Yeah, it's the same process in your brain. It doesn't matter if it's light hitting your photoreceptors or not. What matters is that your visual cortex is processing stimuli into things it can interpret. It's the same thing. It does the same process. When you see, it hits your retina, then it goes to your visual cortex. Either way, it goes to your visual cortex, meaning it's the same process you experience it. It was being simulated but not live. Same thing with imagination. I mean, you're right, I suppose. You can't go back and replay a dream. You know why? Because it's in your head. Hey guys, guess what? I'm gonna end the stream because I'm tired. So, thanks for watching. See ya.